Bethesda Softworks presents The Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind. Hello Internet, welcome to another episode of Wired Weird Gaming. I am your host, Joey the Weird, and as you can see, today we're not playing Star Wars, we're playing Morrowind. We will now start a new game, and this is like the 10th time I've tried to record this today, so hopefully this time it will actually work. But we'll just have to wait and see. Oh, taking a long time to load this time. There we go. Each event is preceded by prophecy, but without the hero, there is no event. In the waning years of the Third Era of Tamriel, a prisoner born on a certain day to uncertain parents was sent under guard without explanation to Morrowind, ignorant of the role he had to play in that nation's history.
They have taken you from the Imperial City's prison, first by carriage and now by boat. To the east, to Morrowind. Fear not, for I am watchful. You have been chosen.
Wake up. We're here. Why are you shaking? Are you okay? Wake up.
That intro kind of reminds me of...
Stand up. There you go.
Yeah.
You were dreaming.
Hello,
What's your name?
Hello, GM. Anyways, that opening at the end, at least, kind of reminds me of Ocarina of Time when you have your waking nightmare. We will name our character Shido N. It has no real meaning as far as I know, I just made it up.
Well, not even last night's storm could wake you.
I'm a heavy sleeper.
I heard them say we've reached Morrowind. I'm sure they'll let us go.
Oh yeah, that's what they do with slaves and prisoners. They
Quiet.
just release them,
Here
right?
comes the guard.
This is where you get off. Come with me.
Okay. Alright, and it's going to tell me how to play the game for the dozenth time.
You better do what they say.
Oh, yes, I am. I'm following them right now. Don't have to tell me twice, man. Know this part by heart by now. So yeah, I've had some trouble recording this today. I've tried a couple of different programs and trying to get everything just right, and it kept on failing. But I just know that this time
Get yourself
it's
up on
going to
deck
be a
and let's keep
success.
this as civil as possible.
Of course, with my luck, it'll turn out that I didn't press record or something like that, and I'll just have to do this all over again. At least that's the way it's seemed so far. Oh, look
This
at
is
that
where they
water.
want you. Head down to the dock and I'll show you to the census office.
Okay. Some beautiful water. I love it.
You finally arrived, but our records don't show from where.
Indeed, from where have I come? Alright, so we are going to be a dark elf. I'm going to be a female. I'm going to stick with the default face here because the other ones are pretty ugly, as you can see. Oh, no, I've gone too far, I think. Come on. There we go. And as for the hair, we're going to take the white ponytail here. Okay, so as a dark elf, we have some special abilities here that we can already see. Ancestor Guardian will give us a Sanctuary spell effect, which I believe makes it harder for enemies to hit you. And then we also resist fire, so any fire damage is not going to do much against us. Okay, let's get going.
Great. I'm sure you'll fit right in.
Indeed.
Follow me up to the office and they'll finish your release.
I don't know if he's being sarcastic or not with that line there. It kind of seems like he is, but he delivers it so sincerely that I guess maybe he's not. Hello. Oh, get around the table.
Ah, yes.
Oh,
We've been
man.
expecting you. You'll have to be
voice.
recorded before you're officially released.
I'm trying to
There are a
record.
few ways we can do this, and the choice is yours.
Indeed. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and fill out the forms ourselves to create a custom class. Okay, our specialization is going to be in magic. Favored attributes. We will keep intelligence, and we will also grab speed. Not speed, I'm sorry, agility. And that's because I'm going to be playing a sneaky mage. There we go, sneak. It's basically how I play this game. Sneak around, cast some spells, let them all fight each other. Did I already grab? I already grabbed sneak. Okay, so we're gonna grab sneak, light armor. We have some illusion. Let's see, we should also get marksman. And then, what should our final one be for our major skills? Sorry if I'm kind of rushing through this, but I have done this a lot so far, so you'll have to forgive me. I think we'll throw in destruction as our other major skill. For minor skills, we will have the short blade. And let's just grab a bunch of magic here. We have alteration, that's always useful. Mysticism should be good. Conjuration is fun. And finally, restoration. Heal ourselves up. Okay, so... Well, I think, actually, I want to try something, because all the times I've done this so far, I've gotten some spells, but not many. I'm wondering if that's because I put them in the major skills as opposed to the minor. So maybe if I do all spells for my major skills, that'll give me a bit of a boost there. So we already have destruction and illusion. So let's throw mysticism in there. Let's grab ourselves restoration. And then, let's see, alteration. Okay, and did that already... Yeah, that automatically switched them. Actually, I'd like conjuration, so let's drop alteration. There we go. Alright, and as for the name of our special custom class here, we'll go ahead and call it a Nightblade, which I believe is a name of a class already existing in the Elder Scrolls universe, so we'll just borrow it. Seems to fit our character quite well.
Very good. The letter that preceded you mentioned you were born under a certain sign. And what would that be?
Okay, we have about 12 or 13 different constellations we can choose here, which give us varying effects. Having looked through them a couple of times, I'm going to take the first one, the Apprentice, for us. It gives us a boost to our maximum magicka, so we can cast more spells. And the only downside is that we will have a weakness to magicka. So we'll have to be careful around any spellcasters. But it shouldn't be too much of a problem.
Now, before I stamp these papers, make sure this information is correct.
Sir, yes, sir. Alright, and there we have it. You can see our starting health, magicka, and fatigue over here. Oh, our destruction is already at 45. That's good. All of those are really nice. We got our minor skills there. And then the miscellaneous skills that we didn't grab for anything. And yes, that was in fact the case. I usually, when I was doing this all the other times, I had about 3 spells. Now I have all of these. Alright, so let's see what we've got this time. I have Hearth Heal, which is a restoration spell. Restores Restores health 20 to 80 points on self. We also have Bound Dagger, that's our conjuration spell, so we can just summon a dagger out of nothing. Summon Ancestral Ghost. Oh, that's part of conjuration as well. Okay, so we can summon a ghost to fight for us for 60 seconds. We have Firebite. We touch things and they catch on fire. We have Chameleon. We are harder to detect and things like... Actually, I think it's just harder to detect for 30 seconds, 10% chance. And we have Sanctuary, makes it harder for enemies to hit us, just like our Ancestor Guardian up here, except less powerful. And Detect Creatures, Mysticism. So it lets us detect animals, 50 to 100 feet for 5 seconds. Alright, that sounds good. Glad I made those changes this time. Okay, we have the stats menu.
Show your papers to the captain when you exit to get your release fee.
Yes, sir. He has a very short voice. Going to tell me how to pick up items, even though it already told me before. Alright. For release by Emperor Uriel Septim VII's decree to the district of Vardenfell in the province of Morrowind. Shadowin the Dark Elf, the Nightblade. Signed Sakukas Ergala, agent of the Sadanin Imperial Census and Excise. 16th of last seed, the 3rd era, 427. Right, so there we go. We have an inventory menu. The one good part about doing this so many times is I finally realized that said Sadanin. I think all the other times I confused the E for a C.
Continue through to the next building and talk to Celis Gravius.
As you say. I kept on calling it, like, Skillanin, something like that. However, it would sound with a C instead of an E there. So I'm glad I finally corrected myself. I don't have to sound stupid in front of all you people. As long as I keep my big fat mouth shut. You'll never know. Alright, so we now have our first weapon. The Iron Dagger. Ooh. Go ahead and starve ourselves with that. Ugh. There we go. We have now equipped an Iron Dagger. And I'll give you a little preview of the exciting combat you can come to expect. Oh yeah, look at that. You can see in the bottom left, the green stamina bar is going down. So, not very fast. So I don't think we have to worry about running out of stamina, at least not with that little dagger. Might be different when we actually hit someone, I don't know. I haven't gotten that far yet, despite having done this all day. But that's okay. As long as it finally works, I will be happy. We now have a map, and in this barrel, I know from past experience, we can find a special ring. An engraved ring of healing. Oops, didn't mean to do that. There we go. And now it's telling us how to cast magic. So, don't have any equipped. Alright, there we go. So we do this, open up the menu. And now you can see all of our spells here. Let's go ahead and give the Bound Dagger a try real quick. Oh, I keep on thinking escape will exit this, but it's not. It's right click. Alright, there we go. Charge up our magic. We now have a Bound Dagger. Oh yeah, that looks a lot better than our other dagger. Too bad we only have it for 60 seconds. Well, that's okay. It's still cool. Go ahead and put that away. Head on in here, and we are... Yes, I know how to talk. You told me this already. Like, even if I hadn't played through this 5 times,
Your
50
papers,
times,
please.
100 times already, you already told me all this. Alright. Solus Gravius. First, let me take your identification papers. Thank you. Word of your arrival only reached me yesterday. I am Solus Gravius, but my background is not important. I'm here to welcome you to Morrowind. Alright, so you see these words are in blue here. That means that they're keywords. And you can click on them to ask him more about them. Alternatively, we have them on the side here. We could do it. So his background is not important, so we'll ask about Morrowind. Yes, you're in Morrowind. I don't know why you're here, or why you were released from prison and shipped here, but your authorization comes directly from Emperor Uriel Septim VII himself. And I don't need to know any more than that. When you leave this office, you are a free man. Despite the fact that I'm obviously a woman, but, you know, we'll let slide. It's cool. You know, you don't want to recognize me for the beauty that I am. But before you go, I have instructions on your duties. Instructions from the Emperor. So pay careful attention. Alright, I guess we better ask about our duties. This package came with the news of your arrival. You are to take it to Caius Cossades in the town of Balmora. Go to the South Wall Corner Club and ask for Caius Cossades. They'll know where to find him. Serve him as you would serve the Emperor himself. I also have a letter for you and a dispersal to your name. Alright, so you can see our journal has been updated. We have directions, we have a package, and we have gold. Alright, I guess that's all we need from him for now, so we're going to say a goodbye. And we're going to head on out the door. Not like that. Oh wow, I still have my dagger. I wonder if it pauses the countdown on that when you're talking to people. Right, telling us about our journal, and we are now free from tutorials, and we are in the... I'm sure that's fine. and we're in the outside world at large. I really need to figure out how to run. Oh, look at that beautiful water. Alright, so hopefully this finally recorded, and I will see you guys. Oh, look at that. Look at the... I just realized, it looks like a giant flea. I never realized that they were giant fleas before. I think that's a silk stalker. Why do I have my weapon? Am I being attacked? Okay, stay out of the water. Anyways. Oh, here we are. I found out how to find myself. Oh, that sidestep is hilarious. Can I swim it around? Nope. I don't know how to see our face yet. But that'll do it for this episode. Thank you everyone for watching, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.